Okay, I got video. Check on the microphone. I think the microphone as a backup microphone is kind of working there. What's up, guys? Sorry about that. It looks like the StreamYard, the platform that we use, is kind of having issues here. So my my microphone might be a bit either touchy or quiet. Hopefully, you guys can at least hear me. Let's see if we can spread the signal here back over. Let's go and link it rather to Facebook. Get them back on board. I'm gonna message people on eBay here. Back. Okay, yes. Hey, Ben, can you at least hear me on the microphone? The StreamYard's having some problems, and for whatever reason, they won't let me bring my usual setup in here using the separate microphone. So I'm just using the room mic here with the Mac. As long as you can hear me, it's probably not very good quality, but as long as you can hear me and you can hear me read stuff. Okay, very good. Okay, so I'm using my iPhone camera and just the desktop Mac microphone, and I got it turned all the way up so that it can hear me over there. If you guys are joining us for the first time, sorry about the technical difficulties. I suppose what better time to have one than the first break of the night here. But let's see here. What did we miss? We got. We're all linked up on Facebook. Some guys will find the stream again, I'm sure. There we go. There he is, Doug. I'm back. Finally. We're doing, I had to, so it's not a network issue. I think StreamYard is having troubles right now. So I've just, to reassure that we get through the broadcast, I'm directly plugged into my, to my Mac here. And then I have to actually outsource the mic now over to my Mac. So I just cranked it all the way up. So as long as you guys can hear me, I might either sound far away or not as high quality, but, I knew you were going to say something like that. Okay, I think we're slowly but surely getting everyone back here. Guys, welcome back. I'm back live. I think I already pitched the eBay case break sweepstakes for the month of July, but I want to do that one more time per policy. Check out the link that I had posted, I guess, and check out eBay's case breaks for the month of July. So we should probably get started. But again, thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for finding Badlands Breaks. We're working through a little bit of a technical difficulty situation tonight. First one like this in a couple hundred breaks. I guess you got to deal with what you got to deal with, right? We do have another break after this. Maybe that'll all right itself by the time we get there. But at least I got the feedback, it looks like, and we can start ripping some cards. Again, sorry if the mic is... Thanks, Doug. Thanks, buddy. Sorry if the mic sounds like I'm far away or across the room or whatever, but it's kind of what we're dealing with while we get this over with. But I think we got everything else set here. So if you guys are here, you're in the right place. This is our second try at it. If you take a look down here, eBay 269. It is July 8th, Tuesday, and I think we're gonna go ahead and get... Okay, Doug. All right, thanks, buddy. All right, so maybe I'm just loud. Maybe I'm just loud anyway. But we should get started. Let's do this. Thanks again for joining us, guys. I'm Sean. I do Badlands Breaks on eBay. We do these cheap retail breaks. These always go for steals on there. If you guys like breaking cheap retail breaks, check us out on Facebook. We got our private group there, 1,500 strong. Come and join us on there. Chat cards, just lurk, see what we're up to. My guy Jordan's doing hobby rips on there if you guys are into that sort of thing. So thanks again for finding us. Looks like our other auction for the break after this is expiring right now. I will invoice that one as soon as I'm wrapped up with this one. That one's due to go down at 10 o'clock, so I better just rip through this one real quick here. All right. Without further ado, let's just do this thing. We're off and away. Let's go, guys. Thanks again for joining us. Here we go. On a reboot of our broadcast. Let's start with the Mosaic Blaster. Come on, Tank. Let's get it. Let's get it for the newcomers. We'll overcome these technical difficulties here tonight. All right. Here you go, guys. eBay 269 is underway. Pull them out. Nobody home. If you guys are new here, we read off all of our base cards. We don't just peel right off to the, the silvers or variations, parallels, anything that. We read through them all. It's because we send you all your cards, and we will, no matter what, send you 2 top-loaded cards in your package, and we penny sleeve everything that's not a veteran base. We like to think we do a good job here, even on the retail side of things. But either way, thanks again for joining us. Here we go. Aiden Hutchinson, Josie Jewell, we got Kyron Williams, Hall of Fame Terrell Owens, Baker Mayfield, and a Kyron Williams touchdown masters on the back there. Just getting started, back on our second pack of Mosaic. Here we go, on take 2, which looks like it's going smooth, thankfully. Will Anderson Jr., got Jalen Warren, NFL debuts, and Laitu Latu. Jonah Ellis is your rookie there. Then we got a Bang Green Micah Parsons and a George Pickens behind in your green Mosaic. All right, pack number 3. You got Jay Jettas, Christian Kirk, Bobby Wagner, Quinton Mitchell is your rookie silver Mosaic. Is going to be a rookie this time. It's Braylon Allen for the Jets. The Jets on the board with that one. Then we got a Bijan Robinson notoriety. And a Kid Reporter. Finally, with the Mosaic, you got one rookie. Let's see if we can get the Hot Blaster again here. If Doug says I'm loud, then I'm comfortable. At least you guys can hear me. Once I cut this break and then I start invoicing the next one with, if you guys are in that one too, by the way, take advantage of our stacked shipping rate all week long here. I will see if we can get the old thing back together. Trey Hendrickson, Jalen Thompson, Travis Kelce, Dak Prescott, Sam Bradford, and a Richard Seymour. 2 more to go. Come on, give us a Genesis or a Honeycomb, something. All right, Jared Stidham, Kayvon Thibodeau, your NFL debuts of Jonathan Brooks. Cameron Kitchens. Oh, man, look at this. I called for it. We got a Genesis for the Dolphins. You got a Raheem Mostert Genesis. Sick looking card there for the Dolphins. Then we got a Jalen Hurts. All right, so that'll make up for a few things. If you got the Dolphins in the break, you got Genesis. You love to see it. That's why we do the Mosaic. That's why we include them in the breaks. For sure, those Genesis cards, Honeycomb. Would be sick if we could get a rookie next time and maybe even a rookie quarterback. But let's see if we got a hot pack here. Give us the Honeycomb now. JD, you got the Dolphins tonight, dude? Look at that. Derwin James Jr., Russell Wilson, Ken Anderson, TJ Watt. Then you got a Jazon Newton. Rookie in the back. Green is going to be a Max Melton for the Arizona Cardinals. But there we go. We got a Jenny out of there. We got another one to rip. Maybe we'll get lucky and double tap it, get another one, or get a Honeycomb. That'd be sick. There you go. It was a good feeling. Well, there you go. You got your Mostert Genesis, buddy. Set you guys aside. Let's move into let's do this Select 23 blaster. We got a couple of these. Doug, we all miss you, buddy. All right, Select 23. So, Doug and JD, now that you're actually here, now that you guys are sort of my guinea pigs, nobody home there. How does the desktop mic sound? Is it doing the trick? Can you guys at least hear me? Is it overly loud? Do I sound far away? I'm just kind of curious now. Jalen Warren, we got Cedric Tillman. Looks like we got a Baker Mayfield in the back there for the Bucks. Yes, sir. Then a Drew Sanders. So we're in our 23 class now. Hey, man, everyone needs a break. Everyone needs a break from the break. Sometimes you gotta break from the break. You gotta take a break from the breaks while you're breaking. Loud like in a bathroom. Shit. So there's some slight echo to it. Alright, it works. It's better than nothing. Mozzie Smith. We got a Bijan Robinson. There you go. If you got the Falcons, there's your Bijan, CeeDee Lamb, and then Breece Hall. There you go. There you are. When the feed went down and I looked back at there you go. All right. Well, as long as you can hear me at all, that'd be good. When I went and I rebooted it, there was suddenly a notification from StreamYard that they had that they were having technical issues. So hopefully everything is slowly getting better on there. There's Keenan Allen. You get an Osiris Torrance with the Bills. Speaking of Bills, there's Josh Allen with your premier level, then a Chris Rodriguez. All right, red and blue common course there for the Bills. Still got 3 packs just to go here. Nice. I guess we'll call this one the bathroom rip in the group. Odell Beckham Jr. You got a Jalen Carter this time for the Eagles. Silver premier level. Get hit for the Eagles. And Mike Evans and Aiden O'Connell. There we go. The Select Blaster. First one out of 23 is not doing terrible. You got a Bijan for a skill position player. Let's see if we can get a couple more. I'll take it, Jordan. I'll take it, Doug. I'll take it sounding better than Jordan there. Bailey Zapp, you got Anthony Richardson, Sam Howell, and a Jonathan Mingo, all base there. And then our last pack in our Select 23 blaster. We got a Deshaun Watson, Will Levis by the numbers, Keyshawn Booty, and a Tommy DeVito. A couple of base packs there to finish it out with. If you guys are getting here, we just ripped the Mosaic and Select Blaster, one of each, to begin here. We still got the rest of the break to go. Let's change it up and let's do Prism this time. There we go. Prism 24. Away we go. There you go, guys. I see we got a few more people coming on in here. We had some technical difficulties to start. I'm using the backup mic, which has a little bit of a funny echo, but it's better than nothing. It looks like StreamYard is working on their some issues with browser-related stuff. Nobody home there, but we're still here. We're ripping it. This is the third blaster in the break in eBay 269, you guys. Thanks again for joining us. We got Buda Baker, Jalen Petrie, Anthony Gold, and then a Disco Orange Reed Blankenship for the Eagles. I think that eBay 270, the auction's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 2/3 wrapped up, you guys. So if you want to go check that out, we still got a couple of big teams on the line. Auctions are winding down right now. Take advantage of our stack shipping and jump in on that one. There's Brett Favre, TJ Husmanzada, George Kittle, and an emergent Jonathan Brooks insert on the back there, all base. Come on, give us something big out of this one. What about a checkerboard? It's been too long since we've hit the checkerboard, or even a red or green short print. Red or blue, I should say. Zay Flowers, Tua Tagovailoa, Kool-Aid, McKinstry, and here we go. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Dallas Turner is going to be your Viking to start. Fear not, you got plenty to rip yet. Find that J.J. McCarthy, but we got Dallas Turner, your other first-round pick out of 24. Orange Disco, Dallas Turner. Let's see, Deron Bland, Evan Ingram, Devonta Smith, and an Ed McCaffrey. Orange Disco. Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm getting some messages on it. Looks like I'm getting at least one on eBay and one in the group. I just want to make sure I'm communicating with everyone as we do this. Alright, looks like we're good there. I think we got most everybody. Alright, very good. Still good to go. We got pack 5 out of 6 in our Prism Blaster here, guys. Making our way through eBay 269 here. eBay 270 looks like it's due to expire in about 10 minutes here. Give yourself a shot at another team. Take advantage of stacked shipping. We'll be breaking throughout the week. Don Beebe, Ivan Pace Jr., Cooper DeJean is your rookie, and a Tua Tagovailoa again there. Kid Reporter. One last crack at the Prism. All right, Trey Hendrickson, you got Joe Montana, Emmanuel Forbes, and the rookie for the Eagles again is going to be Quinion Mitchell. Looks like the Eagles are having another good start to the break. But JD, you and the Dolphins, you got the Genesis hit so far. Let's see if we can add to that stack here. It's first time back in a while. You should have seen what I hit Doug the other day out of our draft. All right, we'll leave our Mostert Genesis up there. We'll leave the Bijan. We always do a hit review at the end of each break, guys. Fear not. So when I stack them aside and set them over here, we review them all right after at the conclusion of the break. Here we go. Let's let's do this select 23 again, and then we'll make our way to that Topps composite box. I feel like the Topps composite box, the boxes on our shelves are finally getting some good hits out of them. We had a good grip of them before, but we got an on-card Steve Young and Dan Marino recently. I hope that heat continues out of those. Nobody. The break after this one has the totally certified box, guys, with the autograph and numbered cards too, so don't forget about that. All right, we got Jair Brown. There's a Zay Flowers, Zach Harrison, and a Roshan Johnson. The Bears. Second pack out of select. That's right, yep. You got a Patty Mahomes, you got a Bijan Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, and a Jalen Jones. How about a tie-dye? How about a tie-dye? Yeah, we take that. All right, we got a Lamar Jackson. There's a Blake Group Premier Silver for the Saints there. CeeDee Lamb and Terry McLaurin. Definitely not as good as the other blasters so far. Hopefully these last 3 packs have something better in there for us. We have a silver kicker though to start things out. 3 more. Jordan, you missed our technical difficulties. I got to use a backup mic, and StreamYard's having a few difficulties, but maybe I think they're getting things on the right end of the ship. Justin Jefferson, a Jalen Hurts for the Eagles again, red and blue concourse die cut. They got a Josh Allen and a Michael Mayer. All right, come on, 2 more to go. Looks like we're going to get 1 swatch out of the 23. Blaster swatch. Who gets it? All right, we got a Will Levis. Miles Murphy is your Bengal rookie concourse red and blue. Look at this. If only. Full of Jimmy were in it. Cam Smith, even though they got Geno Smith down there. Your select die cut is going to be an Aiden O'Connell this time. Aiden O'Connell. Alright, hang on. I got new sleeves that I'm trying out here for our thick boys. Where did I put him? There we go. I ran out and I got a different brand. Let's see how this one does. Alright, come on over. In like a glove, no problem. Rookie quarterback, hang on to him. If you got the Raiders, it's a start for you. We got one more blaster. Oh, hang on. Let me get some representation up there for Cincinnati at least while we are doing the Select 23. I like to try to get at least everyone a top-loaded card on the live stream up there. And as most of our guys know, it pretty much never happens, but you can always try. Here we go. Last pack of 23 Select. Let's hope so, Jay. Let's hope so. All right, we got Muhammad Diabate. There's Aaron Rodgers in your premier level. Sam Howell, and then Jamie Robinson. Kind of a lackluster way to finish, but we got a couple out of there for you. All right, we're halfway through it, guys. We got 4 boxes to go. We got a Phoenix Mega. We got this Topps Mega, and I think that's actually the one that we're gonna do. So let's do that. Let's move these guys. There you go, Tank. You can hold the Genesis for JDL there. Yep. You'll go back there, Hayden. All right. Let's do the Topps Mega, you guys. Let's do the Topps Mega. All right, stay hot for us. Come on. Give us that big auto again. The on-card autos for this set are actually so dope. They are so epic dope. They got such good signers for it, man. If you got the Texans for very cheap, I'm sure in this break, nobody home there. Let's see if we can't get that CJ Stroud autograph for you out of Topps. Here we go. All right, you got an Eddie George, Boomer Esiason, Topps Black, Topps Finest, Devin Hester. You got a Midnight, Terry Bradshaw. Look at that, we do got an autograph, but this time it's Jason Elam, your kicker. Jason Elam for Denver. Ed McCaffrey also for Denver. Then we got Rodney Hampton, grounded. Dexter Manley, Robbie Molds, Eric Molds, excuse me, and then an Edgar and James out of the Topps gallery. We slapped the autograph right away. First pack out of that thing. So our autograph streak continues. They got good autograph rates in those Topps boxes. They might not be licensed, but sure seems like you got a really good chance of an autograph in them. There you go, Denver. All right, Jerome Bettis, Ray Lewis, Randy Moss. You got Darrell Revis. What's your sparkle? Darren Sproles. Your looks like your disco refractor, whatever that would be on the top. So we got a flashbacks, 1974. D'Angelo Hall there. Neil Anderson, Tom Brady. That's an autograph we'd love to see. Randy Moss again, and Kellen Winslow. Let's see if we can at least get a sick numbered card or one of the numbered rookies, something like that, on our way out. I believe if we hit the auto, that's probably the only auto, but I can't really say for sure. Maybe we got a hot box here. All right, Brett Favre, Anthony Richardson, Jim Kelly in the Topps Chrome Black. Got a Musin Muhammad, Midnight, Donovan McNabb this time. And then a purple numbered 83 out of 150, Ozzie Newsome. Brett Favre again, then you got Will Levis again, and Will Levis for the third time. They usually do that. Topps Gallery, amongst others. Just one off. 83, almost a number match for Mr. Ozzie Newsome there. He was either at one time the owner of the Baltimore Ravens or GM or something, wasn't he? The old Browns became the Ravens. 3 more packs. Out of Topps Composite. Alright, Sean Alexander, you got a Brett Favre again. Adrian Peterson, Antonio Gates, a refractor, Anthony Richardson. So a little bit of rookie refractor action, at least that way. CJ Stroud and a Voltaic John Elway, as well as an Allen Ginter Levis, James Harrison, and Sean Alexander. 2 to go. Hold your breath if you got the Colts. Just maybe this guy, according to Jordan, has a chance. Counting Will Levis out, though. At least we think so. 2 to go. All right, Hines Ward, Brett Favre, Chris Collinsworth, and Midnight Jason Taylor. Brian Westbrook is your refractor grounded. Then we got a Ray Lewis. We got silver, green. What do we got here? Green, 93 out of 250, Ray Lewis for the Ravens there. And then we got a grounded Barry Sanders, Bruce Smith, Joe Theismann, and then Dan Faust. 1 pack to go. Not a bad Topps Composite box, though, so far. Come on, let's get one more for somebody. One more hit. We got 3 hits out of the box so far. So if you're in the break with Denver for probably pretty cheap in this one, and you're looking for Bo Nix, you get a bonus autograph there, at least with Jason Elam. All right, Jason Sehorn, Rod Smith, Darren Sproles again, upside down, Sean Alexander, refractor Mike Singletary for the Bears, Topps Chrome. A Modern Artist, Emmitt Smith, Sterling Sharp for Green Bay, and then to finish we got Wayne Corbett, Jim Kelly, and then Ricky Williams on the Allen and Ginter on the back there. Totally a killer card, dude. All right. So now we got the autographed card there. Let's do an optic. Let's finally do an optic blaster. This is optic 24, you guys. We got 24 the rest of the way in this break. Let's see what we get here. Whoop, nobody home there. Let's get even more autographs. Come on. Let's get the downtown and uptown. Anytown. All right, Fred Warner. You got an Anthony Richardson, an optic. Not a rated rookie, but you got Terry McLaurin for your silver. And then a Dejan Edwards. Boy, no sign. We're missing the quarterbacks. If you bought a quarterback team in this break, we're woefully behind on that one. We got to get at least one for somebody. There's Brock Purdy, Zach Moss, Jawar Jordan is your Texan, and then we got Michael Pratt for the Buccaneers. Don't let it fool you. The Bucs there. Jawar Jordan, and I am Sean. Next. How about our third pack of Optic? This retail mix-up break here. Najee Harris, Sky Moore, Jaden Daniels in your rookie recruits. So at least we got one sign of quarterback action. There's Jaden Hicks. God, what a rookie season this guy had. It only would have been so much better had they beaten the Eagles and gotten in the Super Bowl, but the better team won and won the whole thing, so what do you do? All right, there's one Jaden Daniels. 3 more chances to get more, and then some. All right, you got A.J. Brown, Jake Ferguson. Rated rookie silver's going to be a Jeremiah Trotter for the Eagles again. Whoever got the Eagles in this break is winning the break numbers-wise. There's a Troy Franklin for the Denver Broncos. So Eagles taking the cake by numbers. By auto, you got the Broncos ahead on that one, and then the Dolphins got the actual short print hit there with the Raheem Mostert. 2 to go. packs of Optic. As it is every year, this stuff is becoming way, way harder to find. Alan Lazard, Grady Jarrett, rated rookie, Purple Shock. This time, going to the Colts is going to be an Anthony Gold. So the Colts are on the board with the Anthony Gold and Jazon Newton. Last pack of Optic. All right, we got Kayvon Thibodeau, Jordan Love, rated rookie, Purple Shock to finish the blaster is. It's going to be a Keon Coleman going to the Bills. Marvin Harrison Jr. behind him. Switch places. There you go. So the Bills get in on the action here with a hit. Although I'm sure you would have liked Ray Davis probably more. Well, 2 boxes to go, you guys. Let's do it. We got the Phoenix Mega, then Mosaic Blaster. There we go. So I think our auction has wrapped up. I didn't see the notifications on there, but eBay 270 is going to be right after this, you guys. I'm going to cut the feed here in a little bit, no one home. As soon as I finish ripping these cards and going over the review, I'll cut this feed. We'll start it over at 10 o'clock or close to, right after I've invoiced and collected all payments and stuff. All right, guys. Kirk Cousins, Cortland Sutton, Mike Williams, the National Pride Khalil Mack, Harold Landry, and your rookie green is going to be a Javon Bullard for the Packers. So the Packers waiting the whole break to get something and do here. They went cheap as well. So many teams going for like $5, $10, something like that. That's why these retail breaks are fun to get in on. All right, Curtis Samuel, Cooper Kupp, George Pickens, and NFL debut is going to be a Brian Thomas Jr. We got a Chris Braswell for the Bucks and Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. Looking for a lion. Doug's looking for a lion. Jordan Addison, you got Gabriel Davis, Will Levis. You got Brock Purdy. Bo Nix, so we're finally getting the base, but we need the silvers, we need the variations. Kyle Hamilton is your green mosaic there. I'm going to put them up there for you just because we got one more box to go after this, after a few packs of mosaic. Try and hit a parallel Bo Nix and then otherwise, but a couple of base quarterbacks showing up, giving us some signs. Yeah, Major League. Major League. If you guys like these eBay steals and getting in on these Badlands breaks, check us out on Facebook. Join our group. Jaden Reed, DJ Moore, Demario Davis, Mike Evans, Bill Parcells, and then we got a Josh Allen notoriety for the Bills. Check us out. We do hobby breaks. Jordan here in the chat is the guy doing the hobby breaks up there, amongst other things. We'll get back in the fold with some fun stuff. We used to do memorabilia. We had Tank's Treasures. We got a lot of fun stuff there. 1,500 strong and growing. Come on down. We got Josh Downs, Najee Harris, Noah Fant, Roman Wilson. All right, we got a Bang Montez Sweat this time and a green Rashee Rice for the Chiefs. Pretty thin on this mosaic blaster. Just the one rookie mosaic so far. Let's see if we can finish strong. It's been a while since we've seen a honeycomb. Sam Darnold, Kenneth Walker. You got a Ben Sinnott, NFL debut, Audric Estime, and your silver going to the Bills. Not a rookie, but it's going to be Ed Oliver. It's your silver mosaic. And then a Derrick Henry epic performers with a kid reporter on the back. A little bit of a lackluster finish to mosaic there. All right, last box of the break is this Phoenix Mega. Hunt down that rare Color Blast. That would be sick if we could hit it. Otherwise, what else can we hit here? It looks like we're looking for 2 purple parallels. Hopefully we can get something numbered, something fun. Maybe have fun autographs in here. Let's try it. Phoenix Mega here to finish the break. All right, guys. Good luck on the last box of our break here. I know we got the totally certified break on eBay coming up next. But again, thank you for giving us a try on a Tuesday night here. Nobody home there. Let's see if we can finish somewhat strong here with our Mosaic, or excuse me, our Phoenix Mega. That's right, they got the notoriously hard to open packs here. They use that other kind of wrap. There we go. Alright, Josh Downs, Derrick Henry, Adam Thielen, Nico Collins. Contours right away. What do we got? A quarterback. You're going to get a CJ Stroud contours at least here to start things out. First contours there. Joe Alt is your rookie, and then a Braylon Trice. All right, Gardner Minshew, we got a Breece Hall. Stephon Diggs, our first purple going to the Dolphins, and JD again as a Jalen Waddle this time. Followed by a rookie rising Trey Benson. And then a refractor Braden Fisk for the Rams. And then Jazon Newton is your other purple here for Washington. We'll put him up there for you. So 2 purples have been hit. Where's our other guy here for the Rams? Getting a little bit of love there from the big fellas. Some non-skill position players, but it's not that they don't have skill. We like to see those quarterbacks, wide receivers, running backs. A little bit light on this break in that department. 4 more packs to go to give it a shot. Yeah, they can be tough. All right, we got Geno Stone, Bryce Young, Danico Autry, Travon Walker, and then rookie rising Joe Milton will be the quarterback from New England. All bases we got for our quarterback so far. Mason Smith, and then Tip Ryman. Back up, but he's down in Denver, or excuse me, down in Dallas now. We'll see what happens there. It seems like they're never settled at any position down there. They're always disgruntled. Maybe that guy will be under center one of these days. God, how much money is Dak Prescott even making this year? It's a ton. All right, we got Kyle Pitts, Gabriel Davis, Bradley Chubb, Micah Parsons. Your treasured tandems is going to be a CJ Stroud and Nico Collins insert. And then we have Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and Blake Corum. 2 more packs. Come on. Give us the color blast to finish. Second to last pack. Jamar Chase, Cortland Sutton. You got Josh Allen, Ramondre Stevenson, J.J. McCarthy. There we go. Rookie rising purple. We'll take that. Yes. Color match. Then we got a Lad McConkey and J.J. again in the back with your base. Cool, here we go. Look at this. So here's your purple rookie rising. J.J. McCarthy. So at least we got 1 quarterback outside of the base here. Going to the Vikes. Held your breath the whole time. But we got him here at the end for you. And Doug's looking for a lion. He says, come on, give me a lion already. All right, we got James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Zach Moss for the Cowboys. You got a CeeDee Lamb refractor here. Oh, yes, come on. Oh, Luke McCaffrey, your rookie rising the back, your hyper rookie rising. Oh, man, I thought we had Jaden Daniels there, but you get your Luke McCaffrey. Yo, then we got Jalen McMillan and Tyler Nubin to finish it. Sky Uma. All right. I thought we were going to get a McCarthy and a Jaden Daniels suddenly at the very end there. But you got a Luke McCaffrey consolation there. Rookie rising for the commies. Man, I thought we were going to get the Jaden Daniels there. Well, let's do our let's do our hit review. What's up, Jason? Let's do the hit review here. This time, a little light. We'll see if our next break we can do a bit better stack-wise, numbers-wise. We got a lot of non-skill position players, it seemed like, in that one. But let's see what we did get. We got Jason Elam, autograph for the Broncos there. Didn't get the Bo Nix that you wanted. You got a base, but for Atlanta, you didn't get the Michael Penix. We got a Bijan Robinson Premier level. Genesis Raheem Mostert for JD jumping in the break there, getting the Dolphins. Max Melton is your green rookie. You got a Blake Group silver for the New Orleans Saints. Miles Murphy for the Bengals. There's your rookie risings, JJ, that we got. Braden Fisk out of that same box for the Rams. We got a Javon Bullard for the Packers. Jaden Daniels came in a base rookie recruits, but that's all you saw. We got Jeremiah Trotter Jr. for the Eagles in a silver. Jawar Jordan was your purple shock. We got a Keon Coleman purple shock. Anthony Gold purple shock. A numbered Ray Lewis 93 out of 250. There, and we got an Anthony Richardson refractor. Hold on to him if you got the Colts. You never know. We got 83 out of 150. Ozzie Newsome, almost a color match there for him. But 83 out of 150. Dallas Turner for the Vikes as well. Not a bad break, really, for the Vikings. On a prism with the orange disco. Braylon Allen was your rookie silver for the Jets. And we got a Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles. Osiris Torrance for the Bills. Jalen Carter for the Eagles. Silver Premier level. Not a bad break, really, for the Eagles here. And then Aiden O'Connell, your swatch. There's that Luke McCaffrey that we thought was the total answer to that Washington spot. But a little bit of love there. You never know. See if the McCaffreys can really take off there, especially the one in Washington. We got Jazon Newton, though. Got a couple of Washington guys over here that aren't Jaden Daniels. And then that Bo Nix did show up, but just in a base card for you. So, autographs, you got some decent quarterback action there for the Vikings, along with the other first-round pick, Dallas Turner. But let's see if we can do better in the next one. I'm going to cut this feed. We're going to go invoice that break right now, guys. It might be a little bit late to get started for the 10 o'clock break, but I'm going to go invoice that right now, adjust invoices and things. I'll see you guys soon. All right, thanks for joining this one. See you in a bit. You got it, JD. Thanks for jumping in, man.